Hey, welcome back to the Crowdfunding Demystified YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about a lot of things when it comes to crowdfunding. We also talk about equity crowdfunding, and specifically today, we're doing an article style video. So we go through an article that's published on my website, crowdcrux.com. I read it to you in my no-nonsense fashion, and hopefully this will be helpful for you as you're going into an upcoming equity crowdfunding campaign or just trying to learn more about it. In addition, if you'd like to learn more, I got a great free course out there on equity crowdfunding. You can check out at crowdcrux.com/equity course. That is crowdcrux.com/equity course. In addition, you can always leave a comment down below if you have any questions or you want to get in touch with me. You can go to crowdcrux.com/coaching. That's crowdcrux.com/coaching and book an intensive coaching call with me there. That being said, let's dive into today's video. If you're worried about the fulfillment and shipping part of your Kickstarter campaign when it comes to getting out all those perks and rewards to your backers, rest assured, I've put together a complete Kickstarter fulfillment and shipping checklist for you, and it's free. This is sponsored by the folks at Fulfillment, and they thought that you should have this checklist as part of your arsenal going into a crowdfunding campaign. If you want to get instant access to this checklist and it's free, you can go to fulfillrite.com/checklist. Again, that is fulfillrite.com/checklist. fulfillrite.com/checklist. Just go to that link and you can download it immediately. WeFunder Alternatives, best equity crowdfunding sites. Have you heard the news? Equity crowdfunding is sweeping the entrepreneurial landscape, empowering companies in the startup phase to raise capital from a crowd of both accredited and non-accredited investors. It's basically an online Shark Tank, only people giving you capital are billionaires. They're regular people like you and me who want to see your business succeed. Equity crowdfunding is a very new concept, capitalizing on a provision in the 2012 Jumpstart Our Business Act, or JOBS Act. Nevertheless, in a short amount of time, the industry has seen huge growth, and with that growth, many great platforms have emerged for you to list your project. Generally, WeFunder is accepted to be the leading equity crowdfunding site at the time of recording this, accounting for about 33% of all funds raised, with the equity model the largest of any platform. However, there are other sites that might be a better fit for your project. And in this article, we're taking you through some of the alternatives to WeFunder so you can find the best possible platform to catapult your small business's growth. Let's get started. Start Engine. Start Engine, largely considered WeFunder's largest competitor, accounted for 30% of all Reg CF dollars raised during the fiscal year of 2020. Mr. Wonderful, aka Kevin O'Leary, the infamous investing shark, serves as the face of this platform. Over the years, more than 400,000 prospective investors have joined the Start Engine community, meaning that there is a significant crowd that could be willing to contribute to your fundraiser. To date, Start Engine has put up some pretty incredible stats. 350 million raised plus, 500 plus offerings successfully funded, and also publicly traded. Current valuation sets at 220 million. While Start Engine is still running a bit behind WeFunder, they could be set to overtake them in 2021, as they have had nearly 12,000 more active investors than WeFunder in 2020. Want to see Start Engine and WeFunder head-to-head? Go and check out our comprehensive comparison article at crowdcrux.com. Microventures. Microventures hasn't gained as much traction as WeFunder or Start Engine. They do have some big-name companies in their portfolio that have successfully fundraised on the platform, including Airbnb, Robinhood, Uber, Lyft, Slack. You can check out their full portfolio of companies on their website at Microventures. The platform Calling Card is a thorough vetting process that tends to be stricter than WeFunder, which can make it more difficult for early stage startups to get their foot in the door. But if you're already generating some significant revenue, Microventures could be a greater fit. Their 190,000 person investor community is extremely active, contributing 400 million plus to bring startups to life to date. Republic.co. Republic was responsible for third most funds raised in 2020 behind WeFunder and Start Engine, proving itself as a major player in the equity crowdfunding space. It's especially popular for categories such as real estate, crypto, and video games. Republic's investor community is undeniably robust. Their network boasts over 800,000 members, with almost 40% of that community putting money towards a startup in 2021. So if 320,000 people backed an equity campaign on Republic in 2020, why didn't the platform capture the largest percentage of funds raised? 2 words, check size. Republic investors' average check size is significantly lower than both WeFunder and StartEngine. While this shouldn't be a huge deterrent for you, attracting high-stakes investors is possible on any platform. Keep in mind that the general audience for Republic seems to be a little bit different. EquityNet. EquityNet was the first ever business crowdfunding platform, launching way back before the Jobs Act in 2005. Since that date, the platform has allowed more than 1,000 companies to raise in excess of $500 million. One of the biggest draws about EquityNet for creators is that their vetting process is extremely mild. Unlike microventures that accepts a small percentage of applicants, EquityNet doesn't pre-screen as much, meaning that any business can really get listed quickly. EquityNet's community also contains more than 25,000 accredited investors, including individuals, VCs, and angel groups. So if you can catch their eye, that could be great for your fundraiser. Seed Invest. Seed Invest is another platform that prides itself on its vetting process. In fact, their pre-screening is so intensive that less than 2% of all startups that apply are accepted. Additionally, their minimum investments are higher at $500, unlike platforms for WeFunder where investors can participate as little as $100. Seed Invest is all about quality over quantity. Their 500,000 person investor community has helped more than 235 successful offerings raise $300 million plus, with many of their campaigns wandering into the 7-figure range. Generally, listings on Seed Invest center around technology. So if you have a tech company that's already seen significant traction, Seed Invest could be a great opportunity to raise some significant cash for your business. Which equity crowdfunding site should you use? Well, primarily this video is meant to be helpful and educational, and you should always check out the website for the up-to-date statistics because things are always changing. But in general, I think that this is meant to be useful for you and to at least get you thinking about some of the other resources that are available for you as an entrepreneur. There's no best platform necessarily. You really should look at some of the different individual products on these different platforms, as well as what are their fees and costs associated with that. In addition, if you'd like to talk more in depth as well about the marketing of a campaign, you can always book me for a one-on-one coaching call. I've successfully worked on different equity crowdfunding projects, would love to help you and work with you. You can go to crowdcrux.com/coaching. That is crowdcrux.com/coaching. And you can talk a little bit about that, as well as what offering might make sense for you. Lastly, you can always join the newsletter at crowdcrux.com/subscribe to check out some of the content that I am releasing weekly. Hope that you enjoyed today's YouTube video. Give me a thumbs up and come subscribe if you want more content like this.